Hey guys, my name is Rudy, and today we're going to talk about replacing the struts on the trunk of your car. I'll actually be doing this live, and I'll kind of walk you through the process. So, here's our problem. This strut is almost replaced, except here, I can't get it on here because of the, it's just really tight here. So I'm going to do the second side live. I'm going to show you how to remove the infamous C-clamp, which is right over here. So what you want to do, what we're going to be doing, is we're going to very carefully pry this out and remove it, and to replace the strut. Alright guys, and if I cut myself, at least we'll have good evidence. So we're going to start by removing the old strut, which is right here. You guys can see that up there. Well, we'll get a bit better shot on the bottom here. So we're actually going to work with the one on the bottom here first. First thing you want to do is you want to move anywhere where you won't jab yourself. Get a sharp object, lift it up a little bit where you can get something smaller underneath it, like so. And then you're going to move to the edge here, the outer edge of this, and slowly work it out. As soon as it comes out like this, you should be able to, it drops one of the releases. So what we do now is we very carefully and pop it loose like this. Now the top one, because you have an angle, and I realize that the trunk's going to be really heavy now, you can wiggle this out and this will come loose like so, or you can do the same thing on top here. Put a screwdriver in here, lift this up, and pull that little pin right out. So now we're going to talk about the installation. The installation is going to be just as fun, but the good part about this is, as long as it's fairly clean, you can lock it in from the top. It locks in pretty well. And the bottom. Now the good thing I realized is when you remove two of them at the same time, you don't need to mess with the C-clamp. So all you got to do is give it a good wiggle, solid click, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. Rotate our camera. This is the C-clamp. I guess the only time you really need to remove it is actually on the removal of the old ones. So what that clamp does is there's these little teeth in here, you can see them, and that's what uses to hold the strut in. Now my struts are about 18 years old. I'm going to see if I can get this in here. If not, of course, and you're not going to be able to push this in. There's no way. Not enough Wheaties in the world. So with this one, I think we are going to have to do what I said before. So we'll go through this on this side as well. Alright, so I apologize for the artsy angles. I really kind of had to be pretty creative here to get this to work. So I guess we'll do the same thing on this side here for the bottom. I'm going to take the strut here, and very carefully point it away from us, and we're going to try to get ourselves underneath it. You can also use a smaller type screwdriver. Try to put something underneath it, which is what we're going for. And point this away from me here. Okay. This thing just happens to lock the other way. Now you want to do like a little prying motion. You don't have a whole lot of pressure on this thing in case you do slip. You get the idea. I'm gonna wiggle my way through this. I'm also gonna try to get some upper pressure on the trunk itself. See if that gets me far enough. Again, without damaging the trunk. The right side went on without any problems. This side here wants to give me a little bit of grief. Also want to make sure that it's turned. Yeah, I kind of knew the other side went on too smoothly. All right, so here we are. So now I got one old strut here. I'm going to move my tools out of the way. Okay, I'm happy with this. We're going to try this out. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the difference. Yeah, instead of me fighting it. Well, anyway, that's all. If you guys have any questions on struts, let me know. Till next time, take care.